Hey everybody, welcome to Hidden Springs Homestead. Today we're out on a field trip. This is an aspect of what we do that we don't showcase very often. So this is a homeschooling field trip. Here at Frontier Culture Museum, they do homeschool days, but they got some special stuff that goes on. A couple of days, they do it every couple of months. Behind me, Africa. And I'll show the kids drumming because I'm filming this after the fact. But sorry about the background noise. They are doing some major renovations here. It's going to take about another 2 years. End date is, or tentative finish date is summer of 27. But I want to show you all around the museum. This is a working museum, so people, they actually spin their own clothing here. Cook. You can try the food that they're cooking. It's a lot of fun. We are annual pass holders, so let's show you around.
That hurt all my fingers.
Yeah? Well, if you were a drummer, you would build up your calluses.
And welcome to 1600s England. We are in the garden here. Yeah, quite a bunch of cool stuff here. But all these houses were broken down from wherever they were at, disassembled, broken down, brought here, and reassembled. This place is really cool. And they've got homes from all over the place. I'll show you a little bit of each one as best as I can. It is kind of busy here today, so I don't know how much I'll get in the insides, but I'll show you what I can. Here we are at one of the barns. I would love to build this on our place, but yeah, nice outdoor section, indoor section for feed. They can build it, why can't I, right? I don't know if you can see it, but behind us, they have some Dexter cows.
They're not going to be here around here.
They were a tri-purpose breed back then. Good for meat, milking, and also using them as oxen, so plowing fields and such. We are going to move on.
Body misbehaves. Getting noses.
No.
No, but this is what's called a set of tongs. So if you were like grilling something, you can pick it up and move it and use them for cooking. They're really handy to have. But every single thing there, those were all made in the blacksmith shop. And we make a lot of our own tools, hardware, stuff like that I mentioned already. But the way that we make it is we're heating iron and steel up to about 2,000 degrees. And right now in that fire, I have got a little axe that I'm making. And so if you look there, there's the hole where the handle's going to go. And now I'm starting to shape the blade on our little axe. But the workshop here, this entire building was actually moved from Ireland all the way across the ocean to the museum. But originally this was part of just a little farming town of around 300 or 400 people in Ireland. And if you are a farmer living nearby this blacksmith, the blacksmith's going to be the one who's making your farm tools, shoeing your horses. Like if you needed your horse to have shoes put on to help protect their hooves while they're working and stuff like that, your blacksmith could do that. If you had a wagon that needed parts, or if you had tools that were breaking, you'd almost always take your tools to the blacksmith and have them fixed, rather than have somebody make you something brand new. And so, I know it doesn't look like much yet, but we're working on our little, it's like a tomahawk, like a little belt test. I just...
So that is the blacksmith shop. It's supposed to be part of Ireland here in their Ireland exhibit. But they make all their own tools here. Anything that needs metal, they make it here. And I think it's really cool. It's a cool skill to have. Now this one here is my favorite. Ireland exhibit.
Braiding them all together. You can see a big difference between what I started with and what I've got going.
No.
What? If you have like long stalked plants, usually on the inside there's like a nice fiber. Same with like flax and linen. Just this isn't our linen plant. I wouldn't waste linen on a rope. That's linen as well. So the plant called flax, if you've ever heard like flax seeds or something a lot of people eat now, has these nice long fibers covered in like a woody-ish stem, right? So then when we get to this, we can twist it just by hand, or using a nice spinning wheel like the one in that room behind you. Got some of the fibers already kind of worked out.
That's little.
Oh, I don't have a ton of it. I think this is more jute. if I remember.
Don't prick your finger on that thing. You'll go to sleep for 1,000 years.
Oh, you braid 3 strands and give me the rest.
Just imagine how long it would take to make this fence around your garden. And the pig pen, their enclosure. So Ireland here is my favorite of the places here at the Frontier Culture Museum. If I had to pick one as a house to live in, I'd pick this one. It's really cool. And already has the most infrastructure, I guess, which is why I like it so much. Doesn't have a very good barn, but I think it's fun. Now we are off to Germany.
Sitting on my lap because he wishes to annoy me right now. But in this room, I am talking about tailoring. And one of the things that is always going to happen if you have a cat and you're sewing something, that cat will sit right on top of the thing you want to sew. So I had this shirt that I was working on. He saw that. He said, no. It's cat time. But I am going to move my leg and he's going to probably get up. Or be a little nuisance and not get up. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
Where the tip is down. So. But you can just see I'm trying to keep my.
It's a gentle touch.
Yes, very gentle. It's the gentle scratching, and you just don't want to push too hard. And this one has been damaged, so it doesn't work as well as it should.
Yeah. What are you writing?
Just letters.
What kind is that one?
But anyway, if anybody would like to try.
Okay.
Okay.
And not your fingers or your wrist.
Stay with them.
And keep it with positioned like this.
It's a trunk.
See?
A kitchen in Germany.
I'm waiting outside. Pet it?
No, don't pet it. Oh. And the barn here in Germany. Up to the hayloft. And next door, the garage. Showing they had garages back then as well. Alright, up here at the Native American exhibit. Got corn, other areas where they're gardening. Something that my wife always hated whenever I point out is that is not real bark. But back in the day it would have been. Very cool.
Florida, so I just described a huge area with hundreds of very diverse, very different native nations. So you're going to have different languages, different ways of organizing, different size communities. But there's a couple of things that are pretty common. So here's a big one. Yeah, it is. Why do you think there's a lot of in the woodlands? Woodlands. Wood, of course, right? So when we look at how they built their houses, like the wigwams over there, or work shelters, materials you're going to find from the forest. Now, the other thing that's really common is they are getting most of their food from growing crops. So we can see the three main crops they're growing right there, right? What do you see?
Corn, peas, squash.
Not peas. Like peas. Beans. Beans. Yeah, just beans in general. There's lots of different types of beans, but lima beans are grown by native peoples in South America. I'm called the Group Sisters.
Alright guys, this is the one exhibit that's a little bit different here. Is they built this cabin. This is supposed to represent 1760s. Of course, all these exhibits have a little signage that explains stuff. I'm not going to show you everything because then you won't come here and hang out and check it out. But here they're doing gun exhibits today. But they built this cabin here on site out of the materials that they had available, which is really cool.
Little inside look.
Let's see what's in here. No, you can't see very well. Can't see it. Dad, what the heck is this? That was... Never mind.
Oh, the pig enclosure. We might come here a few too many times when we know the pigs' names. Here we're actually starting to look like a more modern house.
So what we're doing right now is we're carving. Sorry about the snow. Not much I can do about it.
It smells really good.
I know, it's a nice fire. So all you guys are going to be doing is carding, and what this does is just aligns the wool fiber so that way we can spin it. So I'm just going to start you guys out.
Like that?
Yeah. So I'll take a little bit off 'cause I think that's too much for me.
You have two?
I have 3, so don't worry. I'm just setting you guys up. So here's this one. You can start. Yep. And you're just going in opposite directions. You're just doing this over. Yep. Do you have a dog at home or a pet?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you guys groom? Do you guys like pet him or brush him?
We pet him.
Okay.
We pet him and pet her.
Okay, excellent. So that is the same amount of pressure that you were doing here.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you guys? A good carder, it takes them maybe 10 to 15 minutes. A carder just starting out like you guys would take.
This is
No, I only have
one of the bedrooms. Right there's a tool I would love to have even now. So that was 1840s house, or no, 1820s house. We're going up next will be the 1840s house, which ironically is only 20 years older than our house. Oh, so we got the kids playing out in the front yard with the hoops.
What are you doing?
I'm doing some sewing. I'm working on a skirt at the moment, which by the time you get to this farm, by the time you get to the 1850s, this isn't something that I would ever have to do. Even if I was a seamstress or a tailor, I wouldn't really have to sew that often. Because where do you think your clothes would be coming from in this time period?
Animals?
Huh?
Animals?
Kind of, well, that's where some of the fabric might be coming from.
Alright. Other room, 1840s bedroom. Unfortunately, upstairs is closed off today. But that's alright. Let's go off to the schoolhouse. 1840s garden. Tell you what, the people that work here do a really good job. Barn, other pasture. Oh, and the firearm exhibit has begun. Another pig enclosure. Of course, my kids are playing with it. Got the chicken enclosure in there. They moved it from the other chicken coop. Yeah, normally they didn't have poultry wire, but I guess they're getting picked off by hawks out here, so needed something to protect them. Next, we're going to go in the barn. Now this is the barn. Hayloft.
I can't see in there. Maybe you guys can. Oh, that's some hay storage.
Oh, I love coming here. Gives me some new ideas for everything. Again, garage, even back then. Little drag harrow. Another kind of drag harrow. Yeah, I haven't seen any sheep yet today. I haven't seen them yet. Alright, well, we're off to the schoolhouse, guys. Over there is the house we just left. See if I can zoom in on it. I didn't get a very good shot of the front. We're going to head off to the schoolhouse next.
Alright guys, we took a little detour on the way to the school. But here is the tin shop. This is one of my favorite little shops here. I like this one more than the blacksmith just because it's all inclusive, it's all in one. And I'd love for my little shed to look like this. So organized. Let's head off to the school. So here's the 1840s school. Little potbelly stove. Looks like we just missed the lesson. This is what it looks like inside. Well guys, it's getting close to lunch. All the exhibitors are going about heading to lunch themselves. So we are going to call it a day here at the Frontier Culture Museum. These kiddos have a report due for Mom tomorrow. But really encourage y'all, come out. If you're close to Stanton, Virginia, come to the Frontier Culture Museum. This is one of those places I went to as a kid on a field trip, and I didn't truly appreciate it until I was an adult, and you come back and you see it as an adult. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. I got a lot of editing to do with all these little shots, but thank you for joining us on this rare homeschool day up here on Hidden Springs. Thank you for joining us. And God bless you guys.